Evolution of meditation.
So yeah, going back on the evolution of meditation. Yeah.
So
Talk
how I
to
would
us.
describe it,
Yeah.
when I try and teach it in my very small space in the world, whereas I'm not a guru, I don't know everything at all. But like how I try and teach it for the people I talk to is, when you're a baby, you go from crawling to learning to walk. Yeah. Someone, let's just say no one's around for your first steps. Yeah. Now you can lie to the world around you. Yeah. You can hide it as much as you want. Yeah. And pretend that you can't walk, but you can walk. And that's your self-actualization. Yeah. What you decide to do with it is up to you.
Yeah.
But you can't unlearn to walk. Get it? So you can't, some things that, and this is down to the individual, some things you'll learn about yourself, you can't unlearn about yourself, but at least be true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, then things start to change. Then that's meditation. That should be on your mind every second of every day, because you want the best for yourself, aka self-actualization.
Yeah.
And if it's not that, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Right, you just
straight up. That's how I live.
Straight up. Yeah.
So that's the mentality that I was born.
Yeah.
It took a couple years for me, maybe going into adulthood, to be able to actually like get the words to explain. But that's how I live my life. So yeah.
Okay, bro. Because you see, like, so how many years in general? How long have you been doing meditation for?
Damn. Over 2/3 of my life. So over 20 years.
A very, very long time.
And the thing is, obviously, it evolves as I evolve. So the more I learn about myself, or the deeper I go, or the more people I speak to, the more books I read, or the more things I hear, or the more life I experience, the more it starts to change to either, some meditations are just breathing exercises to either, with martial arts, to make your breath go up so I can run for longer. Some of them are designed to calm me down. Some are designed to get me hyped. Some are designed for acting, to get me into a certain emotional mood. Some of them are just for myself to just switch off.
Yeah.
Some of them are to feel everything. So it depends. So when you kind of know yourself, you know your mind, you know your body, you know the environment that the energies that you're putting yourself into, stuff like that. Sometimes it might be a thing where you have to change the meditation to fit that thing. Sometimes it might be a thing where it just happens and you don't have to sit and do anything, and it's just happening. So active meditation.
And me, imagine you proper explaining that very well, bro. Yeah. Imagine one thing that even just came into my head, so I'm just gonna ask you. Yeah. You see how a lot of, I'm gonna, not in a bad way, I'm gonna compare these two in just a casual way to see what you say. Yeah. Meditation versus, people pray. Yeah. So you see, as a Muslim person, yeah, obviously I've seen over the years, bro, it's like certain people will pray anywhere. You go to a certain degree. You're going to say, especially those proper strict Muslims who pray 5 times every day. Yeah. So I've seen people pray at work, take time. You're going to say in different environments. I've seen people pray in deserts and whatever. You get what I mean? So with meditation, it's like, would you say that definitely also with meditation, depending on what person you are, like you can meditate in many different places? You understand?
To me, you just said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And not only that, as someone who's traveled most of the world, and who also, like, to me, there's not much difference between the two. Obviously, there is. We won't get into it, but there is, definitely. But there isn't, in terms of the energies that are shared. Do you know the amount of times I've been...
sorry, bro. You're bare interesting, bro. You're saying certain things that's... It's like my mind is going...
But, bro, just and to put this into perspective for some people, bro.
God bless you, bro. Honestly, God fucking bless you, bro. Yeah.
But, like, the amount of times that, like, I don't know, I've been, like, halfway up a mountain, and, like, someone's taking dua. Yeah, so I've been like, so whole group, everyone, we're gonna stop and take dua. Yeah. Like, do you get me? Like, I celebrate Eid, I celebrate Chinese New Year, like all of these different things, because the energy is shared.
You're
like,
dope, man.
If someone, as far as I'm concerned, bro, like we're all human on this planet, bro. We're all going through the same life, and so far as I go to say it, a good an explanation for myself again to understand life in my own way is that you have a rich kid whose cat died. You have a poor kid whose grandma died. Yes, they're not the same. Yes, how they interacted with their lives are not the same. But in their given lives, the energy, how they are hurting, they have nothing else to compare it to. Therefore, that's the most painful thing in their lives,
in their reality,
that have happened. In their reality, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Literally, in their reality.
So on some hands, it's not comparable. But if you were to really look into it, it is. We have so many similarities between us. Fuck the differences. But
no, bro.
Sorry, right, I got a bit sidetracked. Where was I going?
When like in terms of like you see meditation versus
versus
praying.
So like, bruv, like the amount
the
of
difference
brothers, I will stop and pray or stop and meditate with anyone because I respect that it's energy. Like, for example, I know some Southeast Asian people who they would like mutter a small prayer under their breath if they get nervous or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm the type of person, I put my hand on their shoulder, I'll be like, I got you, don't watch that. You get me? Like I communicate with my friends by saying like salam, you know what I mean? Like and whatnot.
Alaikum salam, my brother.
Salam alaikum salam. Yeah, but like it's not, and to me it's not a disrespect in any way. It's me showing that I have an interest in your culture and I actually understand. Like and
that's the way it should be, you know.
Yeah.
Like you say, because even for me, I believe in, as a Muslim person, I just believe in, as long as, because obviously as human beings, even quickly to strip away the religions and stuff, and if we just stick to being just a human being, I believe black, white, whatever. That's what we always say. We go off energies. I believe there's bad and good. You understand? So.
Bad and good are just a matter of perspective, bro.
Exactly.
The winners write the books.
Exactly. So taking it back to religion, that's why even for me, I never understand how certain religions would just be like, oh, if you don't really believe in this, then you're going to hell. Like me, I believe in.
To me, it's contradictory.
Exactly. Me, I just believe in, if you, as long as like even sometimes I even like look at certain people who look at other people that might want to be interested into learning about their religion, to be like, no, if you're not really, but this is our thing, you're going to say that. I look at that sideways and I think to myself, bro, people like you, that's the way, I'm honestly, that's the way life should be. You should be open to learning. Even I'm going to have, obviously, in a few weeks, like a proper religious person, I'm going to proper speak to about,
but
Christianity.
It's respecting everybody else as well, like as another human being.
Yeah, like, one of the things that we all go is like, you don't need to, maybe you don't even need to completely agree with everything that person religion's got, but we always need to, for me personally, I feel like we always need to take it back to a core of like having respect and even having like an open mind to be like, you know what, I might not believe in your religion 100%, but let me look into, let me be.
I at least respect you as a person.
I respect you as a person, and let me just still like have a certain amount of respect.
Thing to the side, bro, you still gotta eat, sleep, shit like everybody else.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Like,
so that's why I don't really understand. That's why even I went through obviously my own period of like, as a Muslim person who was born in a Muslim household. I just went through this period of like, as a spiritual being, to just breaking our way and being like, nah,
finding your
it's
own
not
identity.
Yeah, it's not just what is this? It's not just about Muslim and whatnot. It's this what I was really born to just follow this religion and whatnot. Nah, and then I started, bro. When when you go into that dark hole and you keep on going, you find a
That's
lot.
why I like failure.
You literally.
I love failure. Failure is the deepest meditation because it shows you what you're really on. Yeah? Are you gonna get up? Or are you gonna try again? Are you gonna get up? Are you gonna walk away? Are you gonna pussy about and just gonna cry about it? Choose whatever you want to do. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's another thing. Nobody cares. It's your life. Nobody gives a shit.
Literally.
Yeah, you have to care about your life more than anybody else does. It's your life, goddammit. Sorry for blaspheming. It's your life.
Bro, you're talking fast. It's the truth. And I feel like obviously some people, for whatever reason, which again, like sometimes you say, we won't even go into it. Some people, you see the harsh reality. Some people, they can't really face the harsh reality. You see when the penny
everyone
drops.
gets knockbacks, man.
Yeah.
But like, and don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to say that everyone's knockbacks are the same. Like, I did try and compare the and all that kind of stuff. But some people's knockbacks are like, they are life changing and detrimental. Of
course.
Or like, we know. But at the same time, I think it's about, or for myself personally, I make it about the attitude that I have to every day. Like, just like a computer, I reset my shit every day. Right. I tell myself,
because it all starts off here first and foremost. As soon as you wake up again, it all starts from here, within the mind, and how you're going to literally operate and all of these things there.
Bro, okay, I'll even go so far as to say this. Here's me at my lowest, but my mentality. I failed. I can't do it. I'm tired. I'm worn out. I'm scared. But I love me.
Can I add another one in there? I care too much about what other people are going to think of me.
Nah, never.
You know them ones?
Yeah, but and for some people, definitely that's a thing. But
not me personally. I just find
exactly,
with that low mentality,
that's another one in the mix. But even with that, I don't have time for that. I don't have caring about what somebody else would think. Okay, I'm actually for the viewers, this is going to be the first time ever I'm going to put any energy or thought towards even explaining this. This is how much I don't give a shit about it. You want me to be worried about what someone else thinks. I don't wipe their ass. I don't buy their food. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do tomorrow. You want me to waste energy thinking about what they... Bro, I don't know what they ate yesterday. I don't know their middle name.
Boy, tell them.
I don't know if they got an itch behind their ear. I don't care.
Do you know where they sleep?
I don't care.
Do you know?
I don't care. I don't care. There is not a part of me that has any inkling of giving a shit. I don't care. Someone else, bro. You can see it's driving me mad.
That's how
I can't do it. I can't do it. It doesn't exist in my world. What do you mean?
like
What do you
giving a
mean?
fuck. Like,
Can you tell me what I'm thinking right now? No. So what I don't care.
yeah, bro.
It blows my mind. People are like, oh my god, they're thinking about it. I get it. Everyone has their own things. Fair enough. It is a thing.
But for
it
you?
is a thing. But for me, I don't understand.
What, bro? It's like...
They don't know you for some bit. Let's just say you're on the internet and it's a thing where like, it's, I don't know, no, I don't use internet. Let's see, she use, what's something people use? Instagram?
Let's just say Clubhouse, these apps people use. Clubhouse.
I've never even heard of that.
It's an app where
people...
people...
make that up?
No. It's literally an app where you've never heard of.
You're making it up.
Yeah. So no, I'm not making it up. There's an app literally called Clubhouse where even you can literally when we
don't
have a
bother
little break.
explaining to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. So
yes,
long story
one
short,
of those apps where people go to. Yeah.
And long story short, let's say it's one of those things, and you're worried about what people think or say or how you look. Why? Mm-hmm. Do they pay your bills?
Oh, you just hit the nail on the head. That's one of the first things that always comes up in my head.
Do they care about you when you're sick? Do they make your money? No?
Right now I'm having an out-of-body experience. It feels like, it's like my own self is talking right now. Literally.
You know, like that? Like, I know. That's what I can say with you. Bruv, I don't care. What the I don't even want to keep cussing there.
You know what? Let's even move on from this. Yeah, just have one last little question on this, and before we move on, yeah. Do you think insecurity is got some part to play why certain people care about, because they might insecurity and plus they haven't maybe done enough work on themselves?
Maybe it's that. There are plenty of times in my life where I have been down. I've had self-doubt. I've been hard on myself. I've wanted better for myself or from myself. I don't think I've performed to the degree I could have. At those times, the younger me would maybe make excuses. As I started to grow, I started to realize that you are the center of your own universe. So everything that befalls you is on you. Regardless, you're gonna have to wake up with the fallout of what you've done the night before. So I had to just take responsibility for that. So as I'm taking responsibility for my failures, saying to myself, well, failures are a learning tool. I also have to take responsibility for the things that made me fail. What am I going to do about them?
What are you going to do about those things?
Now, I don't have to do everything about them, and don't get it twisted. There's been times where I've been really, really down and stuff like that. And I haven't maybe had the support that I've needed and things like that. But again, I care about my own self so much that I'm going to do the best for me. So I've had to force myself, and it's not easy. I don't know many other people I've spoken to who have really described it like this, but imagine being in the deep dark hole and basically you've had to leave your old self behind. Yeah? You've had to not create a new persona in any way, shape or form, but you've had to leave the things that don't work behind. Because the things that used to work sometimes in life might not work going forward in life. Yes. You have to cut it out.
I call that is, you get to a point in your life, I call it, that is the harsh reality.
You get me? What's that saying? Some people cut off their nose to spite their face or something like that. Instead of that, if you know that your hand is infected, yeah, wouldn't you rather lose the hand than lose the arm than lose the body? Yeah, I'd rather take the arm and do what I need to do and make that adaptation. This is going to really help certain people, bro. Honestly, bro. But let's keep it going. Blessings, energy.
Wow.
I'd rather take the hand and make the adaptation and do what I need to do going forward than let it fester.
Let it fester and affect your whole body.
And die.
Literally.
Killing of the self, bro. And it might not be me that dies. It might be the soul that dies. It might be my ambitions or my dreams or whatever. But even with those, bro, some of those things evolve. I had dreams to do other things and things like that. And some of those dreams either got crushed, destroyed, or I put them to the side, or I put them on hiatus, or whatever the weather is, yeah?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own decisions. I'm not responsible for someone else's decisions. That's why I don't give a shit what someone else thinks. I don't care, bro. I'm not responsible for what you do. I don't care how you feel. I'm not responsible for how you feel.
You know what I should do? I'm gonna just quickly throw this in there, yeah, because I know how much.
At the start, like
I know how much you don't give a fuck, and even just randomly, I might even just voice note you and be like, "Hey, Jay, do you give a fuck about what they say?"
Bro, you're gonna make me go off. You're gonna make me go.
Yo, shut the fuck.
Bro. I'll go.
You know, not randomly, even like in the DMs or on the phone. Yo, Jay, I hope you're good, yeah. No, I just wanted to ask a quick question. Like, do you really give a fuck about what they say?
I would say that's the fastest way to wind me up, but to anybody else, I wouldn't even respond. Like, to you, I'd shout you back, yeah. But nah, bro, I don't fathom it. Whatever.
It's one of those ones, man. You know, even when you get to a point in your life when you feel like, I wish everybody just thought like this, bro. You get. Even if everybody thought
like this, then,
obviously it's impossible.
It'll just be different. No, it's not impossible. Things will just be different.
A bit more, yeah.
Like, they'll just be different. Like, even in terms of career, yeah. Like even in terms of where somebody else thinks you should be in your career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a great example, like fighters. I'm gonna use fighters. A boxer could have been in boxing since he was 5. Yeah. And he thinks he deserves a shot at the title, which he probably does if he's had like 50 fights or whatever, right? Cool. But at the same time, he's not the person making those decisions. So just keep training, keep banging the bag like normal. He's going to have people in his ear going, you deserve it, or you should be here, or you should be fighting Mayweather, or you should be doing this, should be doing that. You're not the guy who makes the decisions either.
Can I give you a perfect example? Because when you're saying that, this person keeps on popping up in my head. You know like Dillian White?
Dillian
White, he basically like heavyweight boxer and obviously British boxer where it's like he earlier on in his career he fought Anthony Joshua and obviously Anthony Joshua beat him and he went on to have he went on to have a good career. Still boxers, but he went through like a patch where he was knocking out everybody that was in his basically
like a big name.
Yeah, like he was knocking out everybody who was in front of him and he got to a point now where he was by default, by how the rule says in boxing, he was now he had the opportunity or he had the right to face Anthony Joshua again or try to get a shot at the world title. Exactly. But there was politics, like you're saying, within boxing. And a lot of people kept on saying, why ain't this guy getting a shot? Eddie Hearn, all of these people, why ain't he getting a shot? Why did they keep on? Exactly. That really reminded me of him. But even till now,
that's a big story. Yes,
you get what I'm say? Till now, you got to say, he just reminded me of his name, literally, Dillian White. Like, from
and
I think
all
South
he has
London.
To keep doing is do your job. Keep knocking man out. That's it.
And imagine exactly what you're saying, bro. That's why I respect him. He till this day, like John Wilder, till this day, like basically like till this day, yeah. I respect my man so much. Like he's just knocking he's just knocking guys. He's
knocking people out.
Even though he's losing here and there, but he keeps on just going. He keeps on going.
Another thing, how I wanted to live my life and how I wanted my career to pan out is. The only people who need to know what I do, bro, are the people who pay me.
That's it, bro. Honestly, bro, fuck it. That is it, bro. Oh, my fucking twin, bro. Energy wise.
Real talk?
Bro.
I'm good. Like,
it's good.
Like, everything's cool. G. Like,
these people who don't, literally, that's what I say. Like, again, you're gonna try to make me go a bit mad, bro. And I'm trying to contain my energies for you, bro.
You're gonna flip out.
Oh my god, bro. Like sometimes I literally just sit down. You get me?
Yeah. Like,
sometimes I just sit down with my people and I just be because I'm a good-hearted person, but when I'm blunt, I don't complicate shit. I'm just blunt.
I don't have anything but blunt.
You get me? Like I just said to myself, you get me? Like if a person isn't putting money, we're not doing business together to make money together. They're not benefiting me on a day-to-day basis either to, you get me, stimulate my mind to better me as a better person. Why would I give a fuck? Not even a fuck. Why would I give a double F, flying fuck?
Double F, bro. Keanu Reeves said this. I'm going to regurgitate it because it's the God's honest truth. If you have an opinion, that's fine. Call me and we'll talk about that opinion. But guess what? If you don't have my number, then you don't get to give an opinion. We're not close enough.
Well, I think social media obviously has given people that thing of like, they don't need to have my number. They can comment on your shit. You get me? Just comment under your shit.
But again, I don't care.
Fuck them, bro.
It's not even that. I've never had a problem with anybody online. Like I've had a couple people say some racist comments and stuff like that, and to them I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, the only negative thing I've ever had on social media, and obviously we all know that the bigger you get, sometimes these idiots just come out anyway. The bigger your thing keeps on popping.
People say
You get me? Yeah, you get me. So the only, when I was making my music, like on one YouTube comment, the only negative ever thing I had a few.
Tried this or something.
Yeah, they only said one thing. Imagine the classic one, or don't quit your day job, mate. Like what?
Wow.
Oh, okay. You get what I'm trying to say?
Opinion.
You got me.
7.8 billion people on.
It's mad. It's mad. Even that for me as a person, I can just speak for myself. Like even before we move on to some other more interesting topics. Like even for me, I just look at it like as a person who's like, from time you find.
No, I'm looking everywhere and I just have no fucks to give.
You even fucking got me there. I thought you know something. Bro.
None.
I forgot for a second you're a fucking actor, bro. Bro, I was thinking here for you, like, I think I know where you're looking for something, bro. Oh my God.
No way. Sorry, run out. Like,
shit. You know what, bro? Let's just even move on straight, yeah. So my bro, like, what country you from, bro?
Okay. I'm what you would call a human.
They might say,
yeah, I'm a bit of a mix and a blend still.
Yeah,
so,
go on.
Born in the UK, my parents are. How do we get into this? I'm Caribbean.
If you don't want to get into it, we can obviously move
I'm
on.
Jamaican.
Cool.
But being Jamaican, we're a mix and blend. So part of one of my grandparents are Chinese. Everyone's Indian. Everyone's Jamaican.
Wow.
White. So yeah, like I have everything, bro.
You've got a lot of mix in you.
Yeah, literally Chinese, Indian, Jamaican, which is I guess Ethiopian.
Wow.
Latin American and Scottish.
Wow.
Mad thing.
But even you see, I'm gonna take it back as a spiritual person. Yeah, you say you've got all of those different cultures in you, those different countries in you. Again, proper listening to you, how deep you are, and how you as a person, everything that you're into, and I'm not actually surprised because it just seems like a person, a soul that is mixed with so many different so many different cultures.
But if I had primarily grown up in one place, then I would be a product of that place.
Environment.
Definitely. I, fortunately, was a product. Earth is my home. So I, when I was young, I moved countries a lot. I was in America, Jamaica, lived in Amsterdam, France, up north in England, and back down to London, yeah? Quite a few places. And I got to experience those cultures, those people at a time where obviously there's always turmoil in history, but like it was a bit more, it was just different to now. You're one of the babies of my era as well, so you know how it is. We could, front doors were open and kids could just walk into doors because all the kids played. You know, like house parties went down, no one got stabbed, no one got shot, everyone was just, on that, everyone danced. That's all I'm going to say. Everyone danced, bro. And it wasn't a thing, it was just dancing because everyone danced. The world changed, didn't it? But like, long story short, because of all those different cultures and stuff like that, like I was just used to interacting with, I had friends that were Jewish, I had friends that were Buddhist, I had friends that is Muslim, I had friends that were, like anything you could think of, bro. Like Druid, things like that, like.
That's why even with connecting with so many different people, that's why I'm one of these people, and the older I get, I'm even more of an advocate of this, bro. If you want to enrich, if I'm using the right word, if you want to basically enrich your mind, to open your mind, to open yourself up to even basically, if it's part of growth, basically what I'm trying to say, part of growth is you need to, like, you can't stay just in one culture, like I said, you need like go out, get to know different people with different cultures, people with different mindsets.
One of the scariest things I ever heard in my life, bro, is somebody in my ends, bro. I've asked him, oh yeah, so where did you go on holiday, like the last time you went? And he was like, I've never been on holiday. I was like, what? And he's like, I don't even have a passport. I was like, what? He's like, I've never left the country. I was like, you're a big 45-year-old man.
And it was, 45.
Like, bro, he's 45 plus now. And I'm like, you've never left the country. So everything that you see, beaches and all these things, bro, that's just TV to you. That's mad, bro.
Of course.
To me, that's insane. That's terrifying. I don't want to not live. I don't want to not live. The only thing that scares me, personally, is not living life. Oh, my gosh.
Say that again slowly, bro.
The only thing that terrifies me is not living my life to the fullest. And that doesn't mean like having all the riches and glitz and stuff like that. No, my life to the fullest, the best me I can be.
Word.
For what I have.
Word, bro.
I don't care about anybody else's gets and gains, bro. What I have. Yeah, wherever that is, that's for me.